Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. As you can probably tell by the thumbnail, I am making bulk Christmas gifts for a group of my lady friends. So y'all, I've made this before, but I just wanted to bring you guys along for it. This is a free pattern on Moda Fabrics. It is the Nantucket Summer bag. And I am doing the scrappy patchwork version. And what that calls for is just a mini charm pack. And I don't want to do all the same color in a row. So what I'm doing right now is separating them out. And I am using the berry basket for this one. And I love this berry basket fabric. I actually have yardage for, and I have a quilt already in mind that I will be making. So what I'm going to do is just get started. On the scrappy version, you do 5 across and 8 down. So I have all of my fabrics here lined out in front of me. I have 5 different stacks. Y'all, my chair don't want to roll right. So I'm just going to get started in sewing them together. I'm sewing 2 at a time, and I'm doing different ones. I may do a white and a pink, a red and a pink, a gray and a pink. I don't know. I'm just, right now what I'm doing is just doing them in 2s. And I know I'm going to have 8 rows. So, of 5. And my plan is to do bulk. To do more than one at a time. More than one bag at a time. Because if I can get to where I do more than one at a time, that means I can finish quicker. I can do all the pressing at one time. I can do... Let's see, this calls for 40. Let me just pull 8 out. The reason I'm pulling 8 out is because I have 8 rows. It's going to have that spare one on there. Let me see how many I have. Okay, so now I have 8. But what I'm going to do is just sew as many of these together as I can in sets of 2. And then I will make them sets of 4. And then I will add that 5th one on. And then after that, what I will do is start assembling the rows. And it is just 5 across, 8 down. And that will actually make our bag. So we'll see how many I can get done today. And I may be able to get several of them done. I have several mini charm packs here. You might recall in my haul that I had earlier in the week. I don't know when it's going to be because this is pre-recorded. But earlier in the week, I'm sure it's going to be before this one is. That I got quite a few mini charm packs. And with those mini charm packs is probably going to be a bag made. And I will need to get zippers and then cut lining fabric for each one. But that can, that can wait. That don't have to be immediate. I want to see how many bags I can get constructed because I know how many I need. And I'm pretty certain I have enough mini charms for that many bags. And y'all will see all I'm doing is just sewing these together here to make my 8 rows. Oh goodness, it looks like I'm going to have... We'll see how many we have here. I know I need to have 16. 16 is what I need to have, not 32. I was doubling it. I need 16. So let's see how many we have. It looks like 14. So here is our 16. So what I am going to do is trim these apart, and then we will start sewing the other 2 on there. And I'm hoping I can get at least 3 bags done in an hour. Well, not completed bags, but the body of the bags. I'm hoping I can get 3 bodies. Oh, I can't put 2 of the same ones together. And that's what I was doing. So now we're growing our rows. We're doing 4 in a row now. What I'm trying to do is just pick 2 randomly and put them together. So guys, I hope your week has started off great. Mine is, I'm still fighting with whatever this is. Trying to get it to go away. Just go away. That's what I need it to do. I just need it. Oh, that's 2 of the same pattern. I just need it to go away. And I'm thinking if I'm not any better tomorrow, I may go on and go to the doctor. Get another shot, see what they can do. The only thing is if they give me a steroid shot, we know I won't sleep. I don't sleep real good as it is. And we're just making these rows, I may not talk a lot, y'all, because I am trying to preserve my voice right at the moment. Now, I already have one Nantucket bag, and it was so easy to make. And that's why I'm making another one, because I really like it. And I use it every day. It's my makeup case. Not that I use makeup every day, but I do put stuff on my lips. I try to every day to keep them from drying out. Okay. So now to put our 5th piece on. And y'all, let's see. We only 13 minutes in and we're about to make a completed row. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to open it up and see what color we want in there. I want a red. Because this one don't really have a red, so I just substituted a piece. Put a red on this end. And guys, if y'all have Christmas gifts that need to be made or something like that, this would be a fabulous little gift to make. It doesn't require much. I mean, a mini charm pack, a zipper, some lining, and you could use probably some scrap fabric to make the little the things on the ends of it. You could probably do that. But I'm going to try to be doing some quick and easy Christmas gifts. You know, sewing some quick and easy Christmas gifts. Now, I will quilt this. Also, I'll take the lining and some batting and I will quilt it. Now, I can tell you, if you are in or near Rayville, Louisiana, or Mangum, Louisiana, you can go by Stitched in Faith Quilt Shop, and they have made kits for this pattern. And like I said, it is a free pattern, so, I mean, you don't have to buy a kit, but they already have some kits made up if you would be interested. And they've got some fabulous colors in theirs. I have one over here. Well, actually, I think this one was a kit. This one was a kit. And I think for the lining, it only takes like a fat quarter. So, I mean, it's really, it's so versatile. You can make any bag out of it. Now, this does give you, like 3 versions. You have a navy and white version, you have a blue, green, and white version, and then you have a scrappy version, which is the one I'm using. Okay, so now we have all of our rows sewn. So what I'm going to do is trim them and press them and be right back. So now what I'm doing is laying my rows out to make sure I don't have duplicating colors or shades of color or patterns. Oh, that one's going to duplicate whether I want it to or not. I'll just move it down one. Oh goodness, I got the same color in the same spot. Well, I need to look at these. I did press my seams certain directions. So what I need to do is make sure that my directions are different. And that gives me multiple options. I don't want a blue on the end. Oh, same color. Okay. So I think I have figured out I am going to start at the top and nest these two rows. And y'all, I noticed not all mini charms are the same exact size. Because let me show you here. I don't know if you can see that. There is about 1/8 of an inch on this side. And it's even on the other side. So I guess I just have to pick which side I want to match up. But I am going to pin that end together. Now, I do not think I'm going to have a completed bag. What I'm doing is just trying to get the body of the bag done first. So I can have several of them and do them in bulk. Because if I can do them in bulk, I can do one function at a time and get multiples done at a time. I know I could have done, broke out another charm pack, but I want to at least get, the bodies done one at a time. Now, I am cutting these off because I don't want to get them mixed up. Because I have them exactly how I want them laying. So what I'm going to do is just flip that next one up and attach. And if you have not made a Nantucket bag, y'all, it is a beautiful bag. It is very easily made. And the one I have for myself is the very first one I've ever made. And very first, well, I can't say very first bag I've made, but anything like that with a zipper in a bag. Now, I've done zippers in clothes, and it's a little different. I'm always intimidated by zippers. I don't know why, but I am. But like I said, my goal is to get 3 different bag bodies made in an hour. Hopefully. That may not happen because I'm looking at the time right now and we're at 31 minutes, so it's not going to happen. Maybe we can get one body done. But I will do multiples, and I was just bringing you along for this. This is my small Christmas gift idea number 1. I will have several small Christmas gift ideas for you this year. I had been asked about it last year, and it was really just too late for me to do it because I had so much on my plate. Not that I don't have a lot on my plate right now, but I do want to get some small gift ideas out there for you. Like I said, this is for a group of my lady friends that I have, and we exchange gifts every year, you know, just something small. And I thought, what better thing to exchange than something I've made, because, you know, that just shows my thoughtfulness in it, because I think anyone could use one of these bags. I love mine so much that after I get theirs made, I'm going to find which one I want. I'm going to make an extra one and decide which one I want. I just noticed my string was going wonky up in there when it started. When that happens, sometimes it breaks. I know I won't complete this today, but I will title it, you know, small gift idea number 1. So y'all know what I am doing. And at the end, you know, I'll try to give you at least 3 to 5 small gift ideas with free patterns. And I'll do a recap at the end of it with all of them done. This one is not going to be done because I do want to make more than one. And being that I want to make more than one, and I know how I want to make them, I'm not going to get just one done. I'm going to go on and follow my plan to do more than one. But when I do my recap of, you know, the 3 to 5, whichever I choose to do, these small gifts, I'll have one that is completed for you to see. I'll actually have more than one completed for you to see, but I'll only show one. Or I may show multiples, I don't know. You may want to see how they all look in different fabric lines. Oh, y'all, this is looking pretty. I'm having to check to make sure which direction I was going. My goodness, I'm going to lose myself here. And also, if these are going to be very affordable projects, because you probably have something that can be used as the lining in your stash, because it's not a very large piece of fabric. And I don't know about you, but I watch Fat Quarter Shop and Missouri Star Quilt Company. I check their daily deals and their bundle deals to see if they ever have anything on zippers. And when they have something on zippers, I buy it. So I have a stash of zippers. For some reason, this one looks like the seam got off. Okay, I see what happened there. I need to make myself pin it when I see that, so I know the edges aren't quite matched up. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm just taking one row and laying it over on the next and just pinning it down. Just building me a bag body, not a body bag. It may be Halloween, but I'm not building body bags. It's a bag body. And after I finish this one, I have another mini charm, but we'll stop at an hour even if I don't have the other one. And that's something else I was talking about, affordable. Fat Quarter Shop has a sale on their mini charms a lot. There was somebody else that I saw today that had like 60% off of something. I've got to get back in the habit of sharing those deals with you guys. When I see a really good deal, start passing it along to you guys, because this one here was like... Now, I know Green Fairy Quilts has their family discount going right now, which is, I think, is GFQ 50. And I think what you get is like 20 or 30% off. But that's a great deal. Still, I mean, 20 to 30% off is 20 to 30% less than what you would have paid normally. Not me, because I don't pay full price. Very few things do I pay full price on. I am still currently waiting on some fabric that I had ordered from Green Fairy Quilts. Not Green Fairy Quilts. Keepsake Quilting. And I had ordered 2 things in the hopes that it would all come together. But it did not. So I am still waiting on that fabric. It was some bright fabric. Okay, here we are on our last row, making sure everything matches up, meets. I'm going to go ahead and pin, because it always seems when I lay it down, it comes apart. And I am hoping to have you guys a finishing this week as well. Kind of got that finishing bug in me now that I finished that one project. Well, I actually have finished 2 quilts. The little bumblebee quilt, and now my boo quilt. That's been a long time coming to get that boo quilt done. And I currently have all of my unfinished projects laid out so I can see them, and I know they have to be done. Okay, so this is one bag body. I'm going to lay that to the side. And I have another one here called Sunwashed. Now, oh my goodness, the line I just did, Berry Basket. It came as a kit with the cream colored fabric and the batting and a zipper. So I will finish that off with that. I don't have a zipper yet for this one. This is sun washed. Now, y'all, like I said, you can get these at Fat Quarter Shop. I saw one today for $2. But this is going to be my lining. I'm going to do a darker lining. And it is part of that line, I'm thinking. So what I'm doing, now just to show you, I had 2 squares left. So this will go in a scrap pile with all my 2.5-inch squares. I'm taking my backing off, I'm separating my colors here. Looks like we got blues, peaches, yellows, greens, and whites. Well, I think I'm going to do split the whites with the yellows. Well, no, I better not do that. Not the yellows and the greens. We'll just leave the whites as the whites. We have lots of blues. So I'm taking 8 out. And 8. I know I am going to have a blue in a lot of them because there's a lot of blues. And we're getting started on our second bag. Now, like I said, I will show you a finished product at a later date. Because what I'm doing is each step individually. So I will have a lot of bags at one time. And like I said, I know I'm going to have a lot of blues. So I have a lot of blues. So what I'm doing is just grabbing a blue in a different color. And we will see how far we can get with this. I have a feeling we'll at least get to... Okay, and I know we'll have 2 that's left over. I don't want a solid white. So a solid white will be pulled out. Y'all, there are some precious little designs up in this. This has some little bumblebees on it. It is so cute. And again, this one is called Sun Washed. Trying to find one that has some yellow in it. Oh, I didn't realize I have a lot of pinks too. Now I'm down to just a few, so I'm having to kind of match them up. Spread them out, see what I have left, and match them up. Looks like this one is mainly going to be blues and pinks. So I'm ending up with 2 whites left over. One is a solid white and one it's kind of a low volume. It doesn't have much on it. So these are going to have a lot of blue. This one is. And we're going through our process again of just grabbing two sets of 2s and just sewing them together. So it looks like we're going to have enough time to get the body of the two of the bags done. Trying to not have 2 of the same tone blue in a strip. Sometimes it's a hard decision. I went through every single one of them, and the last one is the one I used. And I will include in the link, I will include the link down in the description for this pattern. It is by Moda Fabrics. It is a free pattern. Oh, I almost got my finger up in that one. That would not have felt nice. Somebody's in my driveway. I think the mail lady is in my driveway. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just trim these apart and add that 5th one. We're still under an hour, y'all, so I almost have the body of 2 of the bags done. So I am going to pull my 8 little squares out here. And that's not really hard when you look at it and you see, oh, that one don't have a yellow. Let's throw a yellow in that one. My mail lady has been kind of busy this week. For some reason, my daughter is getting packages here at my house. But at least she forewarned me. She told me, she's like, Mama, I've got this and this coming. Okay. So far, we've got one of her boxes, I mean. I had a huge box come in over the weekend, and it was for me a porch bench. I have a porch swing, but I wanted one of those little storage benches to put on my porch so we could put things outside that don't need to be in the house. Tools and things like that. I don't need tools in my house, but I don't want them all the way out in my shed because that is too far if I need it. But if it's in my porch bench, that'll be close enough. Because my poor little laundry room is, you come in the laundry room, that's where my back door is. And we enter our house through the back door. What is this string down here? Oh, it's just in the way. But we have so much stuff in the laundry room. My husband puts all of his power tools in there. And I'm like, we don't need power tools in the house. Because if we need them, it's going to be a job that needs to be done. And we can always go out to the shed and get them. But he don't want to do that. So for me, this is the best alternative. Because I don't like all that stuff in the house. And we have cooking stuff that's outside. And I just don't want it all in the house. Okay, guys. Well, we are now at an hour. And you see, I have all of my rows done. All I need to do is press and put them together. But this is step 1 of our quick and easy gift number 1 for us to do. It is the Nantucket, I think it's called Nantucket Summer Bag. And if you have not yet, give me a thumbs up. Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.